Welcome, welcome. This business is very, very doable, but it has to do with your level of commitment. What do you want to commit to make your business successful? But of course, if you are new, you are brand new, pat yourself in the back because you just had made such an amazing decision, life-changing decision in your life. A little intro about me. Coach Katie, I live in Las Vegas. I am a platinum rank affiliate, independent representative of Live Good, and I'm doing this very, very part-time. It's gonna be almost 8 months in the business. I am truly, truly loving it. I love that we have a system that never sleeps. I love that we have the support of fellow affiliates, the company itself, our CEO, our directors, of product development, network marketing, and of course, our amazing leaders, in the industry. All right. Without further ado, I would like to introduce to you an amazing coach, an amazing person who had brought me into this business. I am his direct affiliate, one of his very first, business partners in this business, and I couldn't be running and locking arm more to any other, any other person but this guy, right? So integrity wise, servanthood wise, knowledge wise, has been very successful in this business. He has proven it many, many times already. But it's just a matter of, another, once in a lifetime opportunity that he grabbed Live Good, and he found out Live Good, and he did not hesitate to share it with Coach Katie, right? So without further ado, our trainer, our coach for tonight is my one and only mentor. He is my business mentor.
All right, here we go. We are back here again. One in the morning, one at night. There we go. That's how we run it.
Yes.
How we run for Crown Diamond. All right. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Philippines. Good evening in Las Vegas. This is Coach Saljam1. Tonight's going to be an English presentation because we have so many presentations. We have so many training in Tagalog and Filipino, but we hardly have any presentation in English. So we want to make sure that we don't get the English audience, our English community left behind, so that they can also catch up with the excitement with Live Good, right? Here we go. Guys, tonight we're going to talk about mindset, right? Our goal in this training, all right, before I introduce myself, our goal is to equip you with organized flow of information to make it easy for new affiliates to learn, practice, and teach their new skills in building the Live Good business. So what I will share with you is what helped me become Diamond, okay? Here we go. So what we're going to talk about in this training is not so much on how to log into your back office, how to change password and all that. That is the easy part. That's the easy part. The most important part when you're starting a business, just like anything else, is the mindset. Why are you doing this, right? So why is the mindset? So all throughout the rest of the presentation, we're going to be talking about why are we doing certain things? Why are we doing certain trainings? Why are we doing certain methods and systems, right? And so on. And then the skill sets, they're already done. We already have a lot of videos that all you need to do is watch those videos. But if you don't have the proper mindset, you might probably even not watch those videos because you're not you're not really engaged. You don't know why you're doing this, right? So Abraham Lincoln, he was a former president of the United States, right? He was the person that helped unity or resolve what you call this civil war, right? Back in the days, right? Abraham Lincoln said, if I had 6 hours to chop down a tree, I will spend the first 4 hours sharpening my axe. Many of us, right? Our mind is our axe. Our mind is our mind is our axe. A lot of times people, when they're given a task to chop down a tree, they're just gonna grab the axe and start hitting and start chopping the tree, right? But for somebody that spends the time to sharpen the axe, it will take him less time to take the tree down, right? The same thing with any task, the same thing with anything that we wanted to do in life. If we focus our mind, focusing and sharpening our skills first, right? And one of the most important skills we have here is the mindset, right? Is it will help us accomplish and get more results a lot faster. A lot of times people try to save time, right? And they skip the part where they have to work on their mindset and their skill set, and they start going to work, right? And then they wonder why they're not getting any results. So guys, very, very important that if you are new in Live Good, in our community, in our business, that you make sure, if you have to watch this over again, please do so. But make sure that if you have brand new people that joins your business, I'm telling you guys, if you do what we teach you, you should get results, and your results will go fast. And if you go fast, you want to make sure the people that you bring into the business also get the learning and the skills that you learn from the system. So how do we do that? In this training, our goal in our entire our entire course, in our business, what our goal is to help you earn while you are learning. Unlike when you are going to the university, you only get to learn, but you don't have a chance to earn unless you work as a part-time student or job on training. But a lot of times the job on trainings, they don't pay. They only give you credits, right? So step one, you're going to attend the onboarding orientation as soon as possible. And this is what you're doing right now. Step two, watch all the technical training videos that's already created for you. And then third, once you've done the onboarding orientation, you watch all the technical trainings, then you set up a coaching call with your team leaders. That's when you ask how to do this, how to do, like the loose ends, and then set up goals, right? You know what they say, a dream without plans, without a dreams without a goal is just a dream. It will never happen. It's just always going to be a dream. All right. So, guys, let's talk about time. Before anything else, let's talk about time. If you give time, you will save time. And I knew it in the beginning. I had to give time to learning into this business so that I will save time, to grow the business, meaning I don't have to look around for answers, when people are asking me questions. If I take the time learning what I needed to know before I start promoting the business, knowing who I need to talk to when I start going to do the business. So very important, guys, that you give time, because when you give time, you will save time, right? If you spend time, you will gain time. So we all want to save time and gain time. So what do we need to do? We got to give time and we got to spend time. You cannot rush this, guys. You cannot just, I watched the training for like, once or twice, and then you're done, and then you think you're already an expert with Live Good. No, guys, it doesn't work that way. What you need to do is kind of absorb all the information over and over and over again. And that's the best way for you to learn about Live Good. All right. So if you say you're too busy to learn the business, then this is why you should take the time to learn and gain your time, right? Don't you want to gain that time? See, guys, when I was doing this business, I almost barely don't have time for myself and my family. I would get up early in the morning, 4 or 4:30, to start the Zoom, and then I'm not even done doing the presentation. My wife and my daughter are ready to get out the house so that I can take them to work, right? And then right after work and school, after I drop off my daughter to school and my wife to work, then I have to drive to work. And then when I get to work, right, in between, I would answer questions. I will try to prospect other people, people that I know. And then when I come home, I rest for a little bit, and then I take a nap for a little bit, then I get back and then do presentation. And then, man, there are times that I would barely have enough sleep. But you know what? I had to give time. I had to spend time. See, what happened was when I was able to resign from my job, then I have more time. I can relax more. Yeah, I still have to get up in the morning, but I have more time to accomplish things that I need. And if I need to sleep and rest at 10 or 11 o'clock because I woke up early, I can do it. But when I was at work, man, I had to, fight my sleepiness, right? Because I barely had enough sleep. So, guys, if you want to save and gain your time, please, 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 please give and spend time to learn the business so that all of us will have the opportunity to become diamond with Live Good. All right. So what kind of business do we do? Okay, coach, I've already signed up. I've already learned I've already know how to, my website and all that. What's the nature of the business? If you're brand new into this a brand affiliate marketing type of business, right? But if you're already in network marketing, multi-level, direct selling, you already know how this business works. Is this just a review for you? But for those of you that are new in this type of business, right? What we do is basically we copy other people the way they do their business. We copy successful people the way they do their business, right? Which one is easier? Let me ask you this. Is it easier to create, all right, or to copy? Is it easier to create a system or just to copy a system? Is it easier to create a method or is it easier to copy a method? Of course, it's copy the method, right? See, in Live Good, how we do this business is really, really simple. Guys, nobody fail. Nobody, right? There's nobody fail in Live Good. Only people quit. Because if you quit, you lose everything that you started. Even if you're not good in the business, as long as you don't quit your subscription, you can still earn money with Live Good. So our job is this. You get yourself in, you stay plugged in, and you stay active. And you teach two people to get in, plug in, and stay active. And you teach those two people to get in, plug in, and stay active. But coach, I'm very new with this business. How do I come about teaching them? Well, all you need to do is just invite them to the trainings. Let the people that already knows how to train people train your people, right? What do we teach them? Well, we teach them to copy the right activities of the leaders that are already getting success in Live Good. What do you need to do? What do you need to know? Observe. Observe what? Observe how they share their business, right? If you want to learn the how to do this business the fastest way, observe other people that are ranking up, that are becoming gold, that are becoming platinum. Observe, ask them, how are you sharing this to others, right? Observe how they share their business. Because if you don't share your business and you're just waiting, you think you post here and there, and then someone's gonna go ahead and get excited what you post, guys, you are what you call this? That is what's the word? Naive. That's being naive. It's not realistic, right? In order for you to get response in just like any other business, you have to advertise, you have to promote your business, and the same group of people has to see your information over and over and over and over and over and over again. And that's why social media is such a powerful tool, because it's free. All you need to do is put your effort. So what else do you need to observe? Observe how they stay inspired and motivated. Guys, believe it or not, there are times that I don't want to do this business. I just don't want to do it, because I feel burnt out, I feel tired. But you know what? How do I stay inspired? How do I stay motivated? Okay? So how do I stay motivated? So observe how do they do their tasks? What are the things that we do, to keep our business open? Because our business is like opening a restaurant. You can't have a restaurant and keep the door closed when you don't feel like working it, right? You have to have some type of daily method of operation. You prep the food, right? You clean the kitchen, you clean the dining, right? You unlock the doors, you count the money. So those are your daily tasks when you're running a restaurant. The same thing when you're running your Live Good business. You have to have a daily task. You have to have a checklist of things to do, right? But for me, I've done it so many times. I already know what I need to do the moment I get up, right? But if you're brand new, get back with your sponsor, your team leader. Ask them, coach, what are your samples of your daily tasks? How do you keep your business moving forward? Guys, always, 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 you always have to make your business moving forward, right? So how do you invite? Because guys, if you become an expert in inviting in Live Good, you don't need to be an expert explaining about Live Good. You don't need to be expert in explaining about pay plan. You don't need to be an expert in and doing all this marketing. You just need to be an expert in inviting, and you can be a diamond in this business as well. Observe how they speak, how the other people speak, how they present themselves, what kind of words they use that gets people's attention, that makes comments into their profile, right? So observe how they speak, how they deliver their words when they're doing a presentation. Do they speak with conviction? Do they speak with excitement? Or does the speaker sound boring? You're trying to get everybody excited, but the presenter doesn't have the energy. It feels like the presenter just want to get the presentation over with. Guys, can you feel that energy? Guys, it's very important that you pay attention in all of those. If you want to call yourself, or if you want to become a leader yourself, because guys, in this business, if you want your business to explode and to grow, you have to attract other leaders. But guys, don't worry if you didn't come from a leadership background, right? Because all of us are leaders. All of us are winners. Imagine this, guys. There's two eggs, the eggs from your mom and the eggs from your dad. Out of this million sperms, you're the one that met your mom's eggs and it became you. Out of those millions of people, you're the one who won and became you. You're already a winner. All you need to do is just learn how to become a leader so that you can attract other people in your business. Okay. So guys, GPS. Okay. This is what Tim Millers always say. Get in, plug in, stay in. Guys, I like to say stay active. Man, if that's all you have to do, stay active, right? Guys, don't be impatient. Don't be in a rush. What are you rushing? Right? You've probably been doing your job for the last, what, 15 years, and you're rushing this, right? Give it about a year or two or so, right? But don't rush it if you're not promoting the business anyway, right? But be patient. So, guys, it is not about what works. Maybe you're coming from other company. Maybe you're a doctor. Maybe you're a lawyer. You might think this is how it works, especially the lawyers. I know a lot of people that are lawyers. They're very analytic and all that, and it's hard to tell them what to do, right? But anyway, they still want to do the business. So let's let them do the Live Good business. So it doesn't matter where you're at, but it's how you perform your business. But keep in mind though, guys, it's not about what works. What you want to focus on is about what duplicates. If you're thinking that you have this idea, you wanted to try this, and then it doesn't duplicate, and then you try the simple things, the basic principle, and it works, guys, forget about the complex, technical stuff, right? The fancy ones, the fancy marketing. Focus on the basic. Why? Because when you teach and focus the basic and fundamentals are easy to understand. What we're trying to comprehend to the people that we want to do business with us is that they will see that this business is simple. It's simple to do, right? So here we go. So guys, put your pride down. I don't know, maybe you came from another network marketing company, guys. Just learn the system first, adapt into the system for at least a month or two, then you adjust it for your team. But in the beginning, I can't teach you, and at the same time, you're changing what I'm teaching you, right? Because I would not know if it's working for you. Now, once you're getting result after we teach you as a coach, then practice it. Then if it's working so well, if you want to adjust this a little bit, then I know as a coach, I've done my part because you're getting results, right? So where do we share? Where do we share, guys? We share through social media. I love the fact that we are digital business, right? Because we can share our information for free around the world. Guys, I build my business to become a diamond without even having a single business card. No flyers. I've done my business 100% through social media. Because with social media, we can share information for free. We can talk to anyone global for free, just like right now we're talking. Once you unmute your mic, we can talk like as if we're talking on the phone, right? And we can also buy and sell products. So we can do commerce, online. And I'm pretty sure all of us are already familiar with that. Now, but let's talk about the industry. The industry that we are working with. Number one, we're working with the network marketing industry, all right, combined with the subscription marketing industry and the savings club industry. Now, combine these three, guys. Let me ask you this. Do you think this business is a small business or a big business, right? Because if you're going to get started with the business, you want to get the piece of the pie of the bigger business, right? So, guys, I am proud to say that this business is a big time business, right? Now, it's how much time you wanted to put into this that you will get the result. But man, you do your you do your homework. How much is the network marketing industry in 2023? And then you do another research. How much is the subscription marketing business in 2024? And guys, the savings club is like multi-billion-dollar, right? So combine all these three guys. I mean, we have a very, very powerful combination of business. Now, you might be probably thinking, is it worth my time? Is this really worth it? Showing up into the Zoom presentation, watching Coach Sal, right? Talk about, mindset. Is it worth it? Let's ask yourself this. Is it worth it to learn what we need to learn and do what we can do in order for us to be successful and live good? But congratulations, guys, for Tim Miller and Coach Fernand. They're only the first two crown diamond in the company. So what does it mean in terms of income? The company, when they make every end of the month, they will take, when they make their revenue, total sales revenue, right? They will take 0.5% out of that global sales, and they will divide that money amongst anyone that is qualified as a crown diamond. So 2 months ago, this is the numbers that I have. I haven't got the numbers last month. 2 months ago, the company made $10 million. So 0.5% of $10 million is $50,000, right? So between these two, they had to split $50, so $25 to Tim Miller and $25 to Coach Fernand. To top it off, guys, they get to keep what they make as a diamond, for the month of 2 months ago, right? So guys, it's huge, huge income, right? Now, here's the best part. This is not a business opportunity where we have to gouge people to come out with expensive starter packs and auto ships, right? You will not feel that guilt anymore with Live Good. Okay, so guys, just to let you know, we have so many other diamond in I think it's India. We have a diamond in Dubai. We have a diamond in South Africa. I think this one, Bruce Nelkin, is in Australia or UK. So we have so much, but we also have a lot of diamonds, not crown diamonds, but diamonds from the Philippines. In fact, if I remember, there's probably about 12 to 15 diamond already in the Philippines. So guys, let me show you an example of how much money a diamond made for the month of May. So it hasn't been long. May, June, July, August, September, October. Okay, it's been 5 months. But guys, this is how much this person made because you know, I'm assuming you already know how we make money on the matrix. Every person underneath your matrix is 25 cents. So this diamond matrix is not full yet because the person already only made $730. But guys, look at the matching bonus. It is like 4 times more than what this person made on its matrix bonus. Now, here's the most exciting part. The diamond bonus full was 6,830. So there's less diamond then, right? So one income is around $10,000. Let me ask you this, guys. If you can make extra $10,000 on top of what you already make, would that be a great blessing for you? How about this? If you can make $10,000 a month, so your wife won't have to do a second job, you don't have to go to work, so you can do live good full time, right? So you have more time to go check your doctor for doctor's appointment, right? Unlike before, because you can't do it anymore because you've already used up all your time off, your PTO for your wife and for your daughter, right? So that's what I'm saying, guys. Do you think it's worth it to earn this much, to learn what you need to learn, to do whatever it takes to become a diamond? For me, it is worth it. Now that I'm a diamond, I am now inspired to go for crown diamond, and I know I can do it. If it takes me 1 year, it's still okay because the moment I hit crown diamond, that's already a retirement income, and I am willing to retire by next year, from doing live good. Of course, I would still do live good, but meaning retire, I can relax, right? Here we go. Here's another example, guys. If you look here, the weekly income of this person is around 1,326, 1,100, 1,200, 1,200, and the monthly income is roughly around 13,000, just between matrix and the diamond bonus pool. Guys, imagine how much money this guy's made in just 1 month. It's around $18,000, right? 432. Converted that in pesos, it's roughly around 1 million pesos, right? So guys, let me ask you this. Is this type of income worth learning, worth showing up on a Monday night, worth learning the next videos that we will ask you to watch and learn over and over again? Is this worth sharing to other people so that we can help them also make money, right? So guys, live good is very, very worth it for me and to those to many of the other friends that we know in our live good family. So I hope, guys, that you would look at live good not just a $10 program, but consider this as a $100 million business that you cannot just easily quit when you're frustrated. Okay, here we go. What are the difference between live good versus other company? This is part of our presentation in our local overview, and I like to review this very quickly, not in details, because guys, I share this because I want you to focus when you're doing a presentation before you do the full presentation of live good. Unlock, or let the mind of the person you're talking to uh let their guard down, right? Open their mind so that they can hear and listen how good live good is. So we are not a forex or crypto investment. Again, guys, we accept payment in crypto, but we don't do crypto investment. We let other people do that because they're good. But guys, be careful on forex and crypto investment when you just have to pay money, you do nothing. Supposedly the company will do the trading for you guys. Be very, very, very careful with those type of schemes. All right. We do not sell overpriced multi-level marketing products. We do not ask people to buy too much products to join. This is just like a typical binary business where you end up, the person explaining to you the business will encourage you to do 7 heads, 15 heads, because that's the only way you can really make serious money with those type of binary business, right? But for us, you don't need to do that, right? You're not even required to buy auto ship, right? You don't have to worry about flush out. You're not required to buy auto ship, so your volume will not flush out, because that's how it usually work in the binary. If you don't buy any product, expensive product for this month, next month, all those millions of volumes will just go away. So now it's free money for the company. So we do not invite people to the office to listen to the presentation. You can if you want, right? But for me, I'm too tired to come home and clean the house or go to my office and then pay rent and everything. I don't need to do all that, right? So we do not keep product inventory. Okay, so we do not have to bother friends and family. Guys, if you use the strategy of attraction marketing, guys, you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong. Yeah, it might be new way of approaching people, but I mean, with attraction marketing, you become the hunted rather than being the hunter. So instead of your friends and family running away from you because you bug them with so many different opportunity, and you make them feel obligated that they should join your business, and you call them negative people when they don't join or buy products from you, then you don't have to worry about it here. All right. So now let's talk about how to fight fear and doubts, because definitely fear and doubts is going to happen, right? Because it's science, right? But how do you fight fear? How do you fight fear when fear arises? Why do we become fearful? A lot of times we become fearful of the things that we don't know. So if we increase our knowledge, learning certain things to a certain subject, then we have the edge. Then we start learning more of that certain subject, then we become comfortable. We become comfortable, we become confident, right? But how do you do that? Then you learn. You learn through research. You learn from books. You can learn from asking friends, right? Or experts. You learn. But in this business, guys, the more you learn, the more you will earn. All right. So when you increase your knowledge, your fear will go down. A lot of times we're just fearful of the things we don't know. We are fearful to go to certain countries because we don't know what to expect. We're fearful to take this road because we have not taken this road before, right? We're fearful to I don't know, to certain person. You're fearful of your boss because you've never known, you haven't spent time with your boss and learned the real personality of your boss, right? And then you come to find out, oh, my boss is not bad as he is. I thought he is, right? Because you don't know anything. I mean, you know little about the subject. So when doubts happen, so doubts, maybe you got in, you're excited after 1 month, after 2 months, or maybe you talk to 10 people, then you start doubting. Why am I not getting the results that I want? It did happen to me, right? And then I start asking, is it worth it for me to wait and wait and wait until I become diamond, you know? Right? But see, you know what? If I listen to my doubt, then I will stop taking action. Because guys, when you take more actions, your doubt will go down. Those two are just like water and oil. You cannot blend those two, right? If one is more, the other is less, right? So you have a choice. It's either you listen to your doubt and then you don't get any action, or when you start doubting, you start taking actions. Next thing you know, your mind is too busy to do income producing activity for your Live Good business. Then you stop doubting. Guys, I'm telling you right now, not even a single inch of doubt is in my head about Live Good, because I know that that if you do Live Good, you will become, it's either you make money or you make a lot of money, right? So results. How many of you guys wants to have a lot of results? How many of you guys wants to have a lot of people asking you, can you tell me more, right? How many of you wants more people become paid members, right? Lasalo, right? See, what you need to do is, if you want a lot of results, what you need to do is take massive actions. Guys, if you ask any leader in any business, and including Live Good, what are part of the formula that they have in becoming successful, you will always find massive action. Why massive action, guys? Because when you do certain things many times, then the ratio will appear. You will start getting results. I'll tell you this. Okay, let's say you wrote 20 names on your list and you started connecting them through phone or through your Facebook, and then you start connecting, connect, and then on your eighth person to connect, that person showed interest. So meaning, out of 8, you got 1. So meaning, if you do 8 more, you might get another 1. So when you do it so much enough, then you start becoming better. Now you become more familiar. Now you become more comfortable. Now you know how to respond. Now you know how to connect your person, your prospect, to Coach Sal or to Coach Katie or to your team leader. Now you start learning more of that. The more massive action you do, the more results you're going to get. So I hope that makes sense. All right. So now let's talk about the ABC to success. And we're gonna go all the way to F. Okay. And guys, very, very important. Everything that we're talking about here is all part of winning, not just in Live Good, in life, right? So let's talk about attitude first. How's your attitude, guys? Are you not signing people up because your attitude stinks, right? I'm sorry to say, are people happy when they're around you, right? How's your attitude? If you're using your social media, how's your attitude on social media? Are you the type of person that who likes to be, it all? Are you the type of person that is very highly opinionated, that you always have opinion on things on social media? Are you the type of person that post like words that are careless, that hurts people? Are you the type of people that always take one side of the politics and stuff? Guys, your attitude can affect your business. So you make sure that you have good attitude so you can attract good energy into your business. Does that make sense? Okay, the bar is covering the writings. Okay, so the way we choose to look at things is attitude. If I have water here, how would you say it is half empty or half full? For someone that is optimistic, he would say it's still half full, meaning I still have water to enjoy until I finish the presentation. Or for someone that is pessimistic, always thinking negative, oh my gosh, it's already halfway empty. I wonder if this would be enough until I finish my presentation so I have water to drink, right? Mr. Moonlight say it's your great character that will brings people, right? Well, hold on, let me read that so I don't guess. It's your great character that will bring you on the top. Yes, they said success is 90% attitude and 10% skills. So guys, that's why we're spending the whole training tonight all about mindset and attitude, because it's very important. It's the attitude that will attract people to want to do business with you, that will to be confident to do business with you. Okay, so B, let's talk about belief, right? We do what we believe, right? You do things every day because you believe you can do it, and it's not against your principles, right? We do what we believe, and we believe what we know. We only believe things that we learn. I can't believe any subject that I've never learned. I can't believe the type of food other countries has, that it tastes good because I never tasted, right? We have to know it first in order for us to believe things. That goes the same thing in our business. So it's very important, guys, that we believe in God, right? Believe, set your priority, right? Believe in God, that God is in control of Live Good. Believe in the business, right? How do you do that? Right? You study the business, you read your profile, you do your research, right? You attend to the Zoom. So believe in the business and the company. Who's the CEO? Who are the leaders in the group, right? Believe in the product. So if you're given a chance, guys, now that you're a gold, not that you're a platinum, right? You're already making so much more money than what you normally make. Then start using the products, guys, because the people that will become super successful in this business, guys, those are the people that sees the value of what we have in our product shelf, in a product shopping carts, right? Believe in the pay plan or rewards plan. How? Because you cannot learn, you cannot know, right? You cannot believe the compensation plan is really good, is very competitive, if you don't know it. So you got to watch it. When you watch it, pay attention. Don't watch it 5 times because Coach Sal told you to watch it 5 times and you're not paying attention. No, guys, there's repetition. Repetition is the mother of skills. When you repeat things over and over again, and that's the best way to memorize and retain information. Believe Believe in your team. Be a team player so that you can have a very healthy community. So when there are times that you cannot present, you cannot help your community, you could be on a vacation, you could be sick, I don't know. Your team, other people's team will help your team because you play a team player, right? So guys, this is very important. Respect your team leader or your upline. It's just like parenthood. And God teaches very good on respecting your parents, right? Honor your mother and your father. Guys, in this business, the person that brings you in, the team leader that leads the group is your father, is your father image. So guys, respect is very important when we're doing this business. Remember that how you treat your upline is how your downline will do to you as well. All right? Very important, guys. Truth. When you learn the truth and you believe the truth, and now you have the knowledge, right? Now, when you use your knowledge into given or certain opportunity, right? Then you have wisdom. All right. So uplines, love and support your downline. Downline, love and respect your outline. So for us, all I can give is love to you, right? And then all I want in return back is respect. Okay. So upline, when you are frustrated, when you feel down, remember I told you earlier, there are times you're gonna feel doubt, there are times you're gonna feel fearful. You do not have to reach to your downline because they're going to sense that energy, right? What you need to do is you want to go up, you want to talk to your leadership and to get advice, right? Or just call them up as a friend. Okay. When you feel up, when you found out about, updates, or maybe you just sign up another new person that is super excited, yeah, you can share that to your group, right? Hey guys, congratulations, help me welcome so and so from Hawaii, my new business partner in Hawaii. Please give him a big, guys. That's how you share your excitement to your group. Okay, so guys, believe in your downline. Call them your business partner. So guys, I will no longer call you downline. I will call you business partner. Better yet, I'd love to call you coaches, because I want to set the mindset in your head that in order for you to be successful in this business, you got to learn how to coach your people, right? Be the leader that you want to attract. I want you to be the best coach there is for your team or your community. All right. So guys, believe in your cross lines. Okay, learn their background, learn how to match to introduce some of your team for validation, because it's going to happen. I'm a warehouse guys, but I'm talking to someone who's a, I don't know, maybe an engineer. So if I have somebody also who's an engineer, I can connect them and maybe have a intro conversation. So maybe this person is engineer can relate so much more with someone who's also in an engineering background. And that goes the same thing with people that are in math, the people that are going into the teaching business, so they can relate much more with other people that are in a teaching business, right? So connect, teach, learn how to believe in your cross lines, learn how to respect and connect other people, even if they're not in the same group, right? So now let's talk about how you believe in yourself, right? Guys, very important that you believe in yourself first. A lot of times people get into this type of business, they try to recruit other people, they try to convince other people, but themselves are not recruited. They don't believe it yet, right? So guys, very important, before you get out into marketing or recruiting your business, trying to get people into do the business you do, make sure that you recruit yourself first. The most powerful voice you hear is what you say to yourself, not what others say about you. All right? Because when you recruit yourself, is what you tell to yourself. So whatever other people say about you, what matters most is what you know and what you believe, because those are the voice, those are the things that you believe, that you said to yourself. All right? How do you see yourself? Are you a lion? Are you a cat, seeing yourself as a lion? Or are you a lion, seeing yourself as a kitty cat? Right? Guys, be the lion. All right? Commitment. Stop saying I will try, because I get this a lot, and I'm sure you do. Um, Stop saying you will try, even not in Live Good, right? In general, stop saying you'll try. It's either you do it or you're not, right? Stop saying I will do my best, right? Because my best wasn't good enough. My I don't know, just once, right? So stop saying you do your best. Just do whatever it takes, right? Do whatever it takes so you can accomplish or get to what you want, right? Or until you're done. You know, um, it goes to school, it goes for job, or getting a certification, anything, right? So with Live Good, a lot of the things that we're going to do are really simple, super simple. But a lot of times you're going to feel like, I don't feel like doing it. I'm not getting the result I want, right? But guys, do not stop. Maybe you will try different methods, strategy. The way you post, you're not getting a response. But guys, do not stop. Do whatever it takes, because in this business, sometimes you think people are not paying attention to you, but they're watching. So guys, do not stop. Keep going until you're done. All right. D, let's talk about D. D is for desire. Desire is the starting point of all achievements, not hope, not a wish, but a keen, pulsating desire. Is it pulsating in your heart, right? Which transcends everything. Imagine how a plane can fly a sky super heavy, full of metal. Somebody thought of it before. They didn't wish for it, because if they wish for it, there are days that they don't, things are not good. They probably stop wishing for it, stop hoping. No, guys, the Wright brother had that desire that one day that they can have an object fly in the sky besides birds. Imagine that, guys. They started with, these two guys jumping off the cliff, see if the plane will glide, right? That idea turns into bringing millions of people around the world, right? Who knows what happens in between, getting family together, accomplishing business transaction. Who knows? But guys, desire is the starting point of all achievement. What's your desire? What is your why? Have you written your why yet? Why are you doing this? For me, it was because we needed it. I wanted to get my wife out of her second job. I am sick and tired of being poor and broke. I had to borrow from my daughter so that we have enough money to pay for the rent. I am sick of not having money to put gas into my tank, right? I am sick that I had my health insurance canceled a couple of times because we didn't have any money to pay, right? I'm sick and tired of that. What is it? I am sick and tired not being able to afford to come visit my mom in California, right? When I want to. I am sick and tired that I cannot afford to go back and forth and bring my mom in Las Vegas because my work would not allow me, because I'm only limited to have certain PTOs. Otherwise, I will earn points that can lead me losing my job. I was sick and tired of that. So guys, it's important that you have the desire. But part of letter D, sorry, my nose is itching, is um, discouragement. Guys, the reason why I mentioned about the A first, because you want to have your attitude as high as possible, because that will be the foundation of your success in your business. Your belief, your commitment. The reason why it's in this order, because discouragement is going to happen. But if you would see, discouragement is a lot smaller than your commitment, than your belief, and then your attitude. So when discouragements happen, you discouragement can knock this three down because it's not strong enough. The discouragement, the frustration is not strong enough because you work on your attitude, you work on your belief, and you work on your commitment. Guys, discouragement is going to happen. And sometimes it will come from the people that are important to you. There were times before with my wife. I don't like to shame. I'm not shaming my wife. I'm just proving a point that not a lot of there are times the people that are close to you, those are the people that's going to challenge you. Now, challenge, you can take it as a challenge or you can take it as a discouragement. There were times she goes like, I mean, you've been doing this business, for many years, you're still not rich. You pick, it's your dreams or your family. My goodness, that was a heartbreaking decision because I wanted to do this so bad for my family, because I told her, you have to let me try this because I have a 50% chance that I would win in this business, or I could just quit and forget everything that I learned in the past. Imagine all this personal development, ability to speak, ability to teach. I'm just gonna put it on the trash. I couldn't. And then she allowed me. I stood my ground. So guys, I want you to stand your ground. I don't want you to fight your spouse and everything. I don't want you to fight your friends and family, no, but I want you to stand your ground. Whatever other people think about Live Good, what matters is what you think about Live Good. All right? Your desire. Fight for your desire. All right? Of course, excitement is important. People will pay extra money just to experience excitement, because excitement is contagious. They will even drive an extra mile, right? How are people? Do they feel excitement when you talk, when you get up in the morning? I have Coach Ann Fajardo, in at work. She said, guys, it's different for me now. Before, I don't want to get up because I'm going back to work. She said, now I am excited to get up even if I'm going to work, because she knows that she will build her business while she's at work. Guys, it brings excitement when you internalize and do Live Good, right? So what kind of energy do you have? Are you the type of energy where people are happy around you, all right? Or you're always complaining, or you're sad and you're just not happy, right? So how about this? Who do you rather hang around with? Someone that is smiling or that's always looking serious, right? Guys, excitement is very, very contagious, and it's important into our business. You want to be like me, right? So excited all the time, right? My friend at work is like, man, how do you get so excited every day, even on a Monday morning? Because I know I have somewhere to go. I'm not just stuck at work, right? So here we go. Focus, guys. Focus. People are attracted to work with people that are focused. How focused are you? When if I look into your profile, do you look like someone focused building Live Good business? And then you go, Coach, I've been with this Live Good business for 7 months, and I'm barely making any money. Let me see your profile. Let me see how do you build your business every day. All right? How focused are you? Right? Stay focused and consistent on your message. You can't be promoting Live Good this way 1 month, and then you promote another business next month, or you promote Live Good this way this month, and then you promote Live Good this way the next month. You have to stay consistent. You have to stay consistent on your trainings, guys. Stay consistent on the trainings. Guys, we started this at 8 p.m. Keep it at 8 p.m. Don't make no other schedule unless you already have 500 people in your organization. Then you go ahead and open up your new trainings with 500 people. All right? You stay consistent with the training because it makes the training simple. Not too many times, not too many schedule, not too many passwords to remember, right? Stay focused. All right? Here we go. Start and finish the race. When you start the Live Good race, have an end in mind that you're going to finish the race. You're not going to go, all right, I'm just going to try Live Good for 3 months. I'm just going to try Live Good for 6 months. Guys, if you're going to say that, please, well, you're already in here. Just keep your subscription. But stop fooling yourself that you want to become successful in Live Good, and you're just gonna, okay, I'm just gonna put 3 months this, and then if I become successful, then and then if I don't become successful, I will stop. Then you're fooling yourself, guys, right? So you have to stay committed. You have to have when you're beginning a race, you have to see yourself finishing the race. Yeah, don't give yourself 3 months, 6 months, because that's not fair. You're not that good yet in the beginning. You don't know how long it's going to take for you to become really good in anything you do. So don't give it time, right? Don't give it time when you're going to quit. But you have to set goals, but don't give it time. That's negative, right? That's negative. All right, here we go. So I want to share with you guys about this guy. I love the story of this guy. His name is Cliff Young. He's 61 years old. When he joined, he was a potato farmer, right? And he showed up into the race, marathon race, right? Early in the morning on his overalls, wearing his boots, right? Because he was running to run against young people against half his age, to join the ultra marathon run for 554-mile race, right? From one end of Australia to the other end of Australia. So fast forward, what happened to the race? There's only one person finished the race way ahead amongst all the other people, right? And that is Cliff Young. So people were amazed. The news, the writers were, because this race is big deal. This is like a tradition, and he was the first 61-year-old to be able to finish the race from one end of Australia to the other end, and win it first prize. He was asked, what what is your secret? How did you beat these guys that are half your age? He said, simple. When everyone was sleeping, he just kept on running. He wasn't even a fast runner, but he was just consistent to finish the race. And everyone was sleeping, he just kept on running. Every time, everyone is sleeping, he just kept on running. Why am I sharing this? Guys, holiday season is coming around the corner. A lot of the people, right? Majority of the people, not just the people outside Live Good, even the Live Good affiliates, they're going to relax. They're going to forget about things. Let me just start over again next year. Many of you are going to do that because I already know there's the law of numbers, the rule of numbers. 80% of you are going to relax. 20% of you are going to perform and win. I just hope, if you're listening to me right now, that you are part of the 20%. But don't worry if you are part of the 80%. We're inviting you. That's why we have this mindset training, that we want to invite you to be part of the 20%. 80% of people will do anything and stop. Average people. 20% will perform and produce the 80%. 80% of people that will join your business are just going to join, do a little bit of here. You'll hear from them next week. You won't hear from them next month. I just hope that they will stay as a subscriber if we explain the program correctly to them, or they understood it correctly. But my hope, my prayer for you is you become part of the 20%. Because if you are part of the 80%, you'll make some money. But if you want to become a diamond, there's no way you will become a diamond if you are on the 80%. So we invite you to be part of the 20%. I hope that makes sense, guys. This is the law of numbers. When you recruit 10 people, you will find one leader. So if you want 3 leaders in your organization that will make you super successful in your business, find 30. 10, 1 leader, 10, 1 leader, 10, 1 leader. Now you have 3 superpower leaders that will make you super successful in your business. All right. Yes, the compensation is simple, 2 by 2 by 2 by 2. That's if you just want to follow a matrix. But if you want to become a diamond, go run like a diamond. Okay, here we go. Live Good. Duplication system. So we talked about the mindset. Now let me show you a quick summary of our duplication system so that you would know what you need to do next, right? So I hope the mindset is long enough. Because guys, at the end of the day, you're still going to do what you wanted to do. I hope that some of the message I have shared with you will put an impact into your decision tomorrow, okay? What's our duplication system? Here. Step 1, learn. Learn what? Learn the business. Learn the website. Learn how to reach your password. Learn how to sign up a new a member, right? Learn. Number 2, what? Share. Share what? Share the business. Whatever you learn is what you can share. You cannot share what you don't learn. So that's why you learn first, then share. A lot of times people will join network marketing, multi-level direct selling. They're lazy. They're lazy learning the business, and they just want to start earning commission because they're good sales stalkers and stuff. And then they start sharing, and then they don't get the results that they want. So guys, do not mix this around. Number one is learn first, right? A lot of people wants to make money what diamond makes, but they are not willing to learn what it takes to become a diamond. They just want to make how much money the diamond makes, right? So number three is take the tour. When you share the business, somebody responded to your advertisement, say, can you tell me more? Your job is not to explain the business. Your job is to have them take the tour. Have them send them your link, right? livegoodtour.com/username, right? And then have them watch the 5-minute video, and then tell them, while you're on it, just go ahead and put your name and your email, right? So that I can reserve your spot. I will just thank me later, right? So guys, you got to tell people what they need to do next, right? Now, and then number four, once they watch the video, not everybody's going to be interested, but you just want to qualify those people that are going to be interested. Because why invite them to the Zoom, right? If they're shying, if they're shying you off, they're ignoring you and all that. I mean, what makes you expect that they're gonna show up into your invite to your Zoom, right? So that invitation to watch the take the tour first is a powerful qualifier, right? Then when you invite people to the Zoom, my goodness, the magic happens, right? This is when you attend the Zoom to learn the business. So that's number one. Invite to the Zoom to earn. That's number four. So guys, that's it. That's the simplicity of our business. Okay. So here's an example on how you would learn certain things. Here's an example on how you would learn certain things. Every Thursday, we have a cutoff calls. Some of them are recorded. I mean, all of them are recorded. But then, we encourage people to watch it live as well, to meet with the CEO and stuff. Now, if you attend once, you're going to understand, you're going to hear about Live Good. Maybe you'll get excited. But if you watch it again, then you start to understand, because now you're hearing things twice. Then the third time, you'll become more motivated. The fourth time, you'll start to memorize, right? Because for me, guys, I can present the overview, the PowerPoint on top of my head, right? Because I've seen it over and over. And lastly is you start to internalize, right? Where do we share? We share on social media, through text, through call, however you can share it. Like for me, when the reason why I didn't have to think twice if I wanted to go to the cruise, because there's a lot of Filipinos there that works as a crew. You know, um, I already bought myself, 3 bags of the energy patch. So I'll be patching some of those crew over there, and then, share them about Live Good, how they can earn an additional income without having to get off the boat. Traction marketing. So start sharing about your business. You don't have to wait till you're able to buy some products. The moment you get started, start launching your business. Launching simply means letting people know what kind of business you got. It's not like it's like a movie theater, right? You don't launch, no preview, no advertisement, and then you open up your movie to the movie theater. You think you're gonna make any money on the blockbuster? No, you won't, right? You won't, because you didn't promote your movie. The same thing with your business. You gotta launch your business. You gotta let people know. Simple words like this. I'm so blessed I found a way to earn extra 2,000 household income without selling products online. I don't have to say, I found a way how to earn $50,000. Man, people won't believe you because they know you're not making that much money, right? Just start with a few amount and then get people's attention, right? And then if you can really show them how to make $2,000, then they will believe you. They might probably on board with you to earn $10,000 with Live Good. So guys, there you go. Please connect with your sponsor or team leader to let them know how you completed the first orientation video, because your next homework will be to watch this technical video for English. So the next step you will do is watch the technical training video. So that shows you how to get into the back office, how to set up your credit wallet, payment option, sign people up, and those kind of